Good day, students. Today we will discuss the lesson 1 grammar exercises of fait divers. So let's begin with the first exercise. So this one says, Surinder took the car yesterday, but he had some difficulties or he had some trouble. They want you to rewrite his story in the past tense, okay? So we quickly go through the translation. So this entire paragraph is in the present tense, all right? So I invite my friend Joshi for a drive with me. We decide to go to the countryside. We fill up the tank before leaving. Suddenly we hear a noise. We have a flat tire. We push the car to the edge of the road. Okay, so boulevard is nothing but a wide road, and you would have a plantation on either side of the road. We buy a new tire at the supermarket. We spend all our money. I park the car in front of my building. Joshi and we spend the day in front of the television. So meaning watching television the entire day. Alright. So now let's look at how do we convert this to the passé composé. Alright. So you already know that to do the passé composé, you need the subject followed by the auxiliary verb and followed by the past participle. All right. So in this paragraph, the auxiliary verb is going to be avoir. All right, for all of the given verbs here. So as you can see, when the subject is going to be I, that is J or J apostrophe, we are going to use the auxiliary verb avoir. So the conjugation is AI, and then followed by the past participle. All right. So here you have j'ai invité, and then you have nous avons décidé, nous avons fait, nous avons entendu, nous avons eu, nous avons poussé, nous avons acheté, nous avons dépensé, j'ai garé, nous avons passé. So this is how you convert this paragraph from the present tense to the past tense. All right. So now let's move on to the next exercise. So again, in this exercise, it's again, they want you to construct sentences with the given details in the passé composé. So here you have Michelle followed by the verb to receive and then a gift. Okay. Similarly here, you to open the package. Then here he to read a play by Samuel Beckett. Then his cousin or her cousin to write the letter. And elle, she to spend 2 weeks in Paris. Alright. So again here, we can see that all the auxiliary verbs, okay, whatever auxiliary verb you're going to use here is going to be avoir. Alright. So let's look at the answer here. So for the first one, so Michelle, and then I'm going to convert this infinitive to the past participle. So reçu. So reçu is the past participle for recevoir. So Michelle has received a gift. The next one, I'm going to say you opened the package. Okay, so tu as ouvert le colis. Next one, il a lu. Okay, so meaning he read. So he read a play by Samuel Beckett. And the next one, his cousin has written the letter. And the last one, she spent 2 weeks in Paris. So now we have converted the given details and we have converted it into the passé composé. Let's move on to the next exercise. So here they want you to put the sentences in the past tense. Okay. So let's go on. Let's go to the answers now for this one. So here it says Paul and Michelle. So when I say Paul and Michelle, I am talking about they, all right, ILS. So that's why I'm using SONT, and this is using être as the auxiliary verb followed by arriver. So Michelle, Paul and Michelle arrived in front of the Versailles Palace. The second one, the school children have ordered a pizza. Okay, so auxiliary verb is avoir followed by the past participle. Next one, you drank. So tu as bu, meaning you drank a lot of grapefruit juice. The next one, Ramesh est allé. So Ramesh went to the market. So auxiliary verb être followed by the past participle. Okay. And the last one, you returned from Bordeaux. Okay. So again, auxiliary verb être followed by the past participle. The next exercise, they want you to answer in the negative. They have given you an example. So, did you forget your book? And you are replying saying, no, I did not forget my book. Alright, so let's look at the answers for this one. So, similarly, if I say, did you lose your wallet? So, you will have to say, no, I did not lose my wallet. Alright, so this your wallet becomes my wallet. The next one. Did you watch the film Notre Dame de Paris? So you're going to reply and say, no, I did not watch the film. So, je n'ai pas regardé. I did not watch. Right? Followed by the remaining sentence. The film Notre Dame de Paris. The next one says, did she finish her homework? So you're going to say, no, she did not finish her homework. Elle n'a pas fini. She did not finish. Followed by the remaining sentence. The next one. Did he speak in class? So you're going to say, no, he did not speak in class. So, no, il n'a pas parlé en classe. So, he did not speak in class. And the last one. Did you find your passport? So, you're going to say, no, I did not find. Je n'ai pas trouvé mon passport. So this again, your passport becomes my passport when you reply. Alright, so let's move on to the next exercise. So the next exercise, they want you to answer the following questions. Again, the passé composé. They're giving you an example here. So the example says, are you working today? And you're replying saying, no, but I worked yesterday. So let's look at the answers of this exercise. So here it says, Prakash is getting the petrol or the gas today. So you're going to reply and say, no, but he got the gas or petrol yesterday. Similarly, Sham and you, that is, are you and Sham having lunch in town today? No, but we had lunch in town yesterday. Okay. So again, the next one says, the students are getting the exam results today. No, but they got the exam results yesterday. So you are using the auxiliary verb followed by the past participle, obtenu. Then, il fait beau aujourd'hui. So meaning the weather is nice today. No, but the weather was nice yesterday. Similarly, are you and Preeti cleaning your room today? No, but we have cleaned our room yesterday. So this your becomes our. All right. So let's move on to the next exercise. So the next exercise, they want you to construct sentences again with the given details, the passé composé. And let's look at the answers here. So for this exercise, we can see that everything is going to be être as the auxiliary verb. All right. So let's look at the answers. So here it says nous rester. So rester meaning to stay. So I'm going to say we stayed. Okay, we stayed for an hour. So remember, when you use être as the auxiliary verb, the past participle must agree with the subject in gender and number. That's why we have an S here. Similarly, the next one, je suis retourné, meaning I went back. And the next one, il est venu with an additional E. So she came at noon. And the next one, tu es allé, so meaning you went to the market. All right. And the last one, you're going to say he was born in 1941. So il est né. So any okay. So you would have to remember the être conjugation followed by the past participle of the given verb. So let's move on to the next one. So the next exercise is, it says your mother is asking you to do certain things while she's shopping at the supermarket, and they want you to answer negatively to the questions that she's asking when she returns home. So they've given you an example here to prepare the dinner. All right. And then so your mother is asking, did you prepare the dinner? And you are going to reply and say, no, I did not prepare the dinner yet. So let's look at the answer. So you are going to follow this example and write the answer. So the first one, repasser meaning to iron. So repasser les chemises, to iron the shirt. So I'm going to follow the example and say, as-tu, meaning did you? So did you iron the shirts? Okay. And then the answer is going to be, no, I haven't ironed the shirts yet. Or I did not iron the shirts yet. So, no, je n'ai pas encore. Okay, I did not iron the shirts yet. Similarly, finis tes devoirs, to finish your homework. So, the mother is asking, did you finish your homework? As-tu fini tes devoirs? And you are replying and saying, no, I haven't finished my homework yet. I did not finish my homework yet. So, non, je n'ai pas encore fini mes devoirs. So, you can see this TES becoming MES here. Okay. Next one, ranger ta chambre, to tidy up your room. So, did you tidy up your room? So, as-tu rangé? Did you tidy up ta chambre? So, you're going to reply and say, no, I haven't tidied up my room yet. Alright. So, I did not tidy up my room yet. Non, je n'ai pas encore rangé ma chambre. So, again, your room becoming my room. The next one, couper les légumes, to cut the vegetables. So, did you cut the vegetables? As-tu coupé? Did you cut les légumes? And you are going to reply and say, no, I haven't cut the vegetables yet. Je n'ai pas encore coupé les légumes. And the next one, arroser les plantes, meaning to water the plants. So you're going to say, did you water the plants? So, as-tu arrosé les plantes? Did you water the plants? No, I haven't watered the plants yet. So, no, Je n'ai pas encore arrosé les plantes. So let's move on to the next exercise, the eighth exercise. So this one, they want you to put the following verbs in the present tense. All right. So you should know the present tense conjugation of these infinitives which are there in the bracket. All right. So let's look at the answers for this one. So the first one says le vol, meaning the thief loots the jewel. So this is follows the normal er ending. So you cut the er ali. The next one, the crowd runs to catch the thief. So here, this is an irregular verb, courir, so you would have to memorize. So cour, C-O-U-R-T. The next one follows the regular re endings. All right. So el per. So literally, it means he loses a lot of time watching the television. So meaning, she's wasting a lot of time watching television. The next one, it says, the driver drives the car at high speed or full speed. So conduire, again, as the irregular conjugation. So memorize this. And the last one, the witness calls an ambulance to take the injured person or the injured man to the hospital. So again, remember, you can see the spelling. So the L is double. So A-P-P-E-L-L-E. Okay. Appel. So let's move on to the next exercise, the ninth exercise. So this exercise, they want you to join the two sentences with the expression of cause. All right. So for the first one, I'm going to use puisque. So since there was an accident, the traffic is blocked. So I'm using the expression of cause, puisque here. The next one, my neighbors are worried because their daughter hasn't returned home yet. Okay, so I'm using parce because. And the next one, it says the student got better marks because he worked hard. All right. The next one, as she is very rich, she travels often. And the last one, the mother takes her son to the doctors because her son has a cold. All right. So how would you remember this one when to use parce? So I'll give you a simple tip. All right. So always remember in this case when there are two clauses, so you cannot begin the sentence with parce when there are two sentences. So here, when you have the cause coming in the the reason which answers the question why. So you can see here, my neighbors are worried. Why? Because their daughter didn't return home yet. Similarly, the student obtained better marks. Why? Because he worked hard. And the last one, the mother takes her son to the doctor. Why? Because her son has a cold. So in this case, all right, we are going to join the sentences with parce. Okay, so you and then you introduce it with the what was the cause. That is because the daughter didn't return home yet, because he worked hard, because her son has a cold. Now coming to the A and D. So here it's evident to both the speakers that since there was an accident, the traffic is blocked. And here it's general to all. It's very obvious and evident to everyone that as she is very rich, she travels often. Then always remember this expression of cause, com, always begins, okay, it always comes in the beginning of the sentence. It cannot come in between. All right. So this is one way of remembering where to use the expression of cause. Let's move to the next one, which is associate to match the following. So let's go through the translation quickly here. So it says here, I did not send the mail. All right. So I did not send the mail. So when you say I did not send the mail, so the best option here would be because I did not have a internet connection. All right. And the next one, he did not come because he had a problem. And C, you arrived late because there was a traffic jam. And she did not go to the marriage because she was tired. And the last one, he went through the red light, so he jumped the signal. So as he's in a hurry, right? And the last exercise, they want you to answer using no and okay, so meaning not or any. So you have a problem, you are going to reply and say no, I have no problem. All right, so no, je n'ai aucun problème. Similarly, she has some friends. You're going to say no, she has no friend. So, elle n'a aucune amie. So, remember, if it's feminine, you have to add an additional E to the okay. You have seen a few films. You're going to say no, I have seen no film, or I haven't seen any film. So, je n'ai vu aucun film. And remember, it's a singular form. So, you're cutting off the S from the films. He knows some French actors. You're going to say no, he doesn't know any French actor. So, il ne connaît aucun acteur. And remember, you're removing the S from the actors. And last one, you read French novels. So, you're going to reply and say no, I don't read any French novels. So, no, je ne lis aucun roman. Again, removing the S from the novels. Alright. And that's all for today, guys. And I'll see you guys in the next session. Thank you and have a nice day. Bye-bye.